Cooney loser bold guy. Cooney, 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 Cooney. Cooney, 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 Cooney. Cooney, 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 Cooney. Cooney, Cooney, upstays alive.
Welcome back to Raccoon Tweeties. Thanks for tuning in. As always, join the Patreon.
Yes.
We watched a special that we couldn't finish.
Yeah.
Jim Brewer. Somebody had to say it.
Nobody had to say that.
No one had to say it.
Yeah. It was a lot of farting in the mic like a duck, and it was a weird thing to watch.
And that was the only part we liked. We liked the farting in the... Was it supposed to be like a duck?
I don't think, but people on the Patreon commented that it sounds like a quack more than a fart.
Well, every time someone disagreed with Jim in his head or on stage, he would go, "Oh, really?" Wah, wah, wah. And that we just envisioned him actually doing that and how crazy that would be.
And there's a video of you saying, "I'm on his side now."
Yeah. Yeah, which is not good for me. But that was just so funny, the idea of doing that.
Yeah.
I kind of want to do that. I would never do that because it would be too redacted. But, you know, I've had the thought, I guess.
Well,
Not really.
Good
I've
thing
never
nobody
thought
knows
that.
who you are, B.
Exactly.
Yeah.
No one knows who I am. And also a lot of people joined the Patreon. So shout out, thank you for subscribing to our Patreon. I don't know why.
Yeah.
But because the Jim Brewer special I don't think was our best.
I felt like we did something wrong.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, you were downtrodden during that.
Yeah.
I think I was a little tired because we did the live right before.
Yeah.
So-
Well, the equipment keeps fucking up on us, dude. There's been 4 things now where it stopped recording.
I'm pretty close to doing one of my angry phone calls to customer support with the Rodcaster, but they are not ready for that.
Roadcaster. You keep saying Rodcaster.
Oh yeah, I didn't know it was called Roadcaster.
You said that in front of my family yesterday. I almost.
Do they know a lot about audio equipment?
Nah, dude. Where do you think I come from?
Yeah, they're all podcasters.
Yeah.
Your dad, your uncles, and
Yeah.
I doubt that. We're drinking Modelo's.
Yeah.
Eating lasagna and pizza. It was a very Italian Latino party.
Yes.
Because your aunt is Italian. Wonderful woman. Never met her.
Was that a curveball for you? Where you?
No, you told me.
Oh,
So
okay.
I was expecting an Italian woman. Very nice. You know, my girlfriend is Italian, and she was like, "Oh yeah, it makes sense."
Yeah.
Because I guess that's what Italian women are like. Very good hosts. A lot of them.
Yeah. The only Mexican thing about my aunt is how much she loves hot Cheetos.
Really?
No, I'm just joking.
There weren't any hot Cheetos at the party.
I did give my uncle flack for that. He bought regular Cheetos, and I didn't even know people even did that anymore. You know?
Yeah. Well, at one point, the closest your aunt came was she came outside, and your uncle was there with his kid. His kid looks like he's about 12, but he looks like he's 40 years old for some reason. Mustache and glasses. But anyways, that's besides the point.
Oh my God! No, this is my cousin-in-law. So not his kid, but his son-in-law. He's married to his daughter, basically. But I know exactly what you're talking about, and I couldn't wait to
the doctor.
Oh, that's my uncle.
Yes, your uncle.
Oh,
Your
you
uncle's
said the kid. Oh, yes.
Yeah, he looks like he's 40 years old. But he was sitting there. I was like, is this a businessman who's been shrunken? But your aunt came out, and she was like, whatever that kid's name is, I won't say it. She's like, and have chips if you want. Have the chips. And they were like Doritos.
Yeah.
He was too scared to open it. Classic kid, too scared to talk, sitting with adults. Nah, I'm the adult. Feels weird. But
Okay, so really quick, I'm gonna take the floor here, and you're gonna take it from me. I have a feeling.
Oh yeah, like Shab.
But yes, there was definitely a time where you belly laughed. Do you remember what time I'm talking about?
There are two.
Yeah, so go for it.
Do you want to do the first or the second?
I want to know what both of these
The first was your uncle was talking. We were all talking about fires because we're all worried about fires now.
Yeah.
And they're talking about the fire in Horsetown, which is where we were. We were in Horsetown. And then your other uncle, the doctor, was talking about a fire in Rancho, your hometown. Ever heard of it?
Yeah.
They had a fire at their house, and he was like, and we're not white people, so we're not going there to save the dogs.
Oh, yeah.
The dogs can save themselves. This is not what I laughed at. I laughed at that, to be honest. But what I laughed at was he was talking about it, and he goes, white people, I guess a better way of saying it is animal lovers. I was like, whoa. Be cool, dude. No, it was really funny. I've never heard someone say that.
But very Americanized family, you know? We came to America and we embraced racism. You know what I mean?
Oh, I mean, there wasn't a whole lot of racist stuff going on that I was there for the early part. I didn't stay into the night. So
your significant other was like, I would save a dog. during that. So.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
and I would too.
Yeah.
I'm just as
While
white
you
as
were belly
anybody
laughing,
else.
she's like,
It
I
was-
would save an animal.
It was funny, but yeah, no, I would definitely go back to save my dog. I wouldn't just leave the dog there. His dog bit a firefighter. Yeah. Dobermans, because one of them, they had 2 dogs. One of them was a Doberman. Dobermans are scary dogs.
Yeah.
If I was a firefighter, I'd be like, I guess that house is burning because I'm not getting anywhere near those dogs. But yeah, the second thing was so funny. This guy.
Oh yeah. This is the one I'm alluding to.
So,
here,
and
yeah.
it was meant as a joke, I think.
No,
It's
I
not
wonder if
really
we're talking about
clear.
the same
It's
thing.
not clear because everyone laughed
Yes,
really hard.
everybody.
But at first he delivered it as if it was a joke, but then he went into like full seriousness.
Yes.
So I don't know how is this guy related to you?
He's married to my cousin.
Okay, so the husband of your cousin came in and he had a Boston Red Sox hat.
And I was not cool with it immediately.
Well, the Red Sox had just beaten the Dodgers.
Yeah.
And your dad is a huge Dodgers fan.
You're wearing a Dodgers hat.
Yeah, I was wearing a Dodgers hat. I walk in, your dad and the guy whose house is your uncle are just sitting in the back by themselves drinking.
Watching
Watching the Dodgers by them. No one else is in there. And I'm like, okay, this is kind of weird because everybody else is in the house or, around. And he's like, your dad goes, you're a Dodgers fan, right? And I'm like, no. And he's like, all right, good, Dodgers fan. Like he didn't even accept. He's like, but the hat. And I was like, well, Los Angeles is a great place. And he was like, okay, so you're a Dodgers fan. So he's like assumed that I'm a Dodgers fan, even though I've told him I'm not. I'm starting to see like Papa Gerardo, how his brain works.
You're more of a fan of eminent domain. What were you saying?
Yeah. I was a fan of taking the land back from the whatever
Latinos.
the ravine, Chavez Ravine. No, I wasn't. I wasn't here for that. Not alive, probably.
But you would have been cheering.
Anyways,
yeah.
the funny part is, so he comes in, he's got the Red Sox hat on, and your dad immediately is like, "Oh, what are you doing here? Like, get out! You're kicked out!" Or whatever, doing bits.
Yeah.
He's kidding, and the guy takes off his hat and he goes, "I am a Mexican. I have no idea what this is. I don't like this. It means nothing to me." Like, and he's like, "Dude," and it's so funny. Everyone is laughing. I'm like, this guy's hilarious. I was like, is he putting on a bit of an accent? But no, he talked a little bit longer and he was like, no, I actually am from Mexico.
Yeah.
And I truly have no idea what this hat is. It was not meant as a joke. But we all laughed at him. So
Yeah. No, he really
We're
is
all
from
culpable.
Mexico.
I mean, I figured, but
Yeah. 100%. But yeah, nobody let him go. It
Yeah.
was immediately the point of conversation is his Red Sox hat.
Yeah.
And immediately when I saw it, I was like, what the fuck? Red Sox?
Yeah, and it reminds me of that old Willie Dynamite joke about like whatchamacallit, undocumented people are actually the most patriotic people because they'll wear hats that just say like Tacoma or like USA or like some random city that they're like big. So that guy was literally just wearing I was like, oh dang, okay, Boston guy's coming in down by the river. He knows about the dirty water. He's gonna sing what's that Sweet Caroline. Oh, he's gonna hit the notes later on. But no, he didn't have any idea what it was.
Yeah.
Which good for him.
And to his credit, this is not the first time.
Why?
He wears a lot of hats.
Oh, okay.
And I don't know if he goes just to a hat store called The Wrong One,
Right.
But he's always wearing our team hats.
So maybe he's doing a bit.
No,
the way the comedic delivery that he had for that, saying that made me laugh really hard. My girlfriend laughed. And then your dad, your uncle, your other uncle, and his wife, all of us were laughing real hard because we all thought he was kidding.
No, he's 100% serious. He's like, I am a Mexican. I don't know what this means.
Like it was a serious violation. You have a few more Modelo's and it would be for your dad. He would take his cowboy hat off. But no, the other reason I thought that he was joking is because he started roasting your dad.
Oh.
Remember? Do you remember what he said?
No, I don't.
Because your dad had on like maybe like a Hawaiian type a shirt, like an older shirt. So did I. But he also had on a cowboy hat.
Oh.
So that guy was like, you know what, you look like this guy, you like a guy from Durango, which I don't really know what that means. But,
My dad's from Durango.
oh, yeah. Oh, so, but it was a roast though. It's for sure delivered as roast cadence. But yeah, this was like a party in Horsetown. Your uncle owns 3 horses. You're afraid of horses. 2 horses, Hercules and Pirate. Pirate has a eye patch.
Yeah, he has one eye missing, dude.
Do you know how that happened?
Yeah, one of the other horses fucking gadooshed him, dude. The other
What?
horse, a horse fucking
Hit him?
Yeah.
Was it a fight?
No, I'm pretty sure it was a one-hit blow. I mean, you lose an eye, you're pretty out of the fight, you know? I think it was an accidental kick. You know?
He kicked him.
Yeah,
I thought you were
a
saying
horse-
he hit him with his face.
A horse kicked him with his foot. Like,
Damn.
bam, like that, yeah.
Dude, horses are crazy, man.
Yeah.
Also, there's all these snakes there, so if the horse gets bit by a snake, they throw you off.
Oh, but that's, Brian Callen territory.
Right.
Horse get bit by a snake, you get anti-venom from that, dude.
Oh my God, dude.
Yeah.
The world, it's like everything coming full circle.
But I'll tell you a story about his old horse, right?
Mm-hmm.
Caramello or something like this, right? My Uncle George had a horse called Caramello, right?
Uh-huh.
One day, I like to visit his, especially when I lived in the area, I would always visit the mechanic shop that he works at.
Right.
Because he's really not doing anything. He's not touching the transmission. You know what I'm saying? Right? But one day I see that his arm is very badly disfigured, right? And
I mean,
there
like
was
cuts and bruises?
there was a hole where the muscle should be.
Oh,
And so I guess Caramello, this fucking jackass, right? He tugged hard on my uncle's arm and he tore the muscle in his arm.
oh my God,
Yeah.
dude. Did it look like the fish from Shab when he took the bite of the fish?
It did
His
look,
arm looked like that?
It looked terrible. And like I was like, dude, you should be at the hospital right now. This is like months later, and it's just like healing that way. So yesterday when he's introducing everyone to the horses, he's like, these are my 2 horses. He's like, I've always had 2 horses. And I was like, but didn't you have? He's like, I always had 2. Like
He wasn't wanna
Caramello's
relive,
like
dude.
out of his fucking mind, dude.
PTSD,
Yeah.
dude. He doesn't want to fucking relive that shit.
Yeah.
That's hilarious. I didn't know that. I mean,
Yeah.
so did he not go to the doctor for that?
I think he did, but they were like, it's gonna be X amount, and he was like, I'm out amount, dude. Like
Yeah.
he was like, I could just fucking. I guess he's fine now. He did his own like physical therapy and shit or whatever.
Yeah.
And my family's full of doctors.
Yeah, there's more than that guy?
Yeah. So the Mexican guy's sister or cousin is a doctor, or wife is a doctor, and then you met my uncle who's a doctor.
Yeah, I landed one line with your uncle. It was when your dad was like saying he's allergic to bees.
Yeah.
And your uncle goes, "Do you have an EpiPen?" And your dad's like, "No." And we're all a little bit like, "What?" Yeah. And so I was like, "That's where you come in," because he's a doctor. Yeah. Pretty good.
Also, the line I had, dude.
Which one?
Remember we were talking about rabies?
Oh yeah.
And then I was asking my uncle like, rabies isn't like a death sentence? That's what I've heard online, whatever.
Right.
Whatever redacted fucking YouTube channel I'm watching, right?
Right.
And then my dad started talking and he's like, and I was like, hey, I'm going to go to the doctor for this one. And everyone started laughing.
Yeah, there we go. You got to use what you have, dude. Doctor is going to be, you find out someone's a doctor, there's going to be some punchlines you can throw in at some point. Which there absolutely were.
Dude, I get so pissed off when I'm around my family, dude.
Why?
Because the punchlines they go for me is like, oh, you're going to use your Chipotle skills today?
Oh yeah, your dad was going after you a little bit.
Yeah.
Not for Chipotle, but like when I left, was he doing some Chipotle shit?
He's like, oh, so you're cooking the pizzas and you're going to DoorDash it to me? Just like things that I do like for work.
Right.
They just bring it up when I'm trying to make everyone pizza. I'm doing a nice thing.
I know you're doing something nice.
Yeah.
I stood up for you once. I was gonna be honest with you, I was enjoying some of the gadooshing you were getting, but one time I stood up for you was when your dad was giving you shit about Spanish, and you were saying that like he said some line in Spanish that was like you're fat or something like that. Yeah. And I turned to him and I go, actually at first I forgot the name of it, so I asked my girlfriend, I was like, what's the name? I wanted to land a bit. I'm so stupid. I'm like performing at this family party. I'm like, what's the name of the language thing? She's like, Duolingo. And so I turned to your dad. I'm like, not as supportive as Duolingo. He's just calling you fat. Like, how's that going to make you learn Spanish? And you are pretty good at Spanish.
Yeah, dude.
You use it with your girl and tacos, and certainly better than botella de agua over here.
Yeah, dude. Botella de agua is the most offensive thing you could say. Just
I have like 3 to 4 years of Spanish, and I don't know jack shit.
Yeah. Yeah, I got 4 years of Spanish. I didn't learn shit from that, but there was this girl at Chipotle that was my manager, Alejandra. Shout out. She's probably homeless as fuck. She one day took me when I always smoke cigarettes outside of the Chipotle.
Right.
She took me to the side. She's like, "Listen, you want to get by in life, learn Spanish, okay?" And I was like, "Dude,
not bad advice.
How come nobody ever told me that? That would have turned the tables when I was 3."
Bilingual is a great thing to have on a resume.
Yeah.
There's always gonna, especially in America, there's always going to be, for most positions, it's of use.
Well, that's why we started learning a new language, dude.
Chabanese. Yeah, we're bilingual now. What are we doing here? We're learning Chabanese.
I did feel quite redacted when my uncle doctor
Right.
asked me what Shabanese is. And I said, what are we doing here? He's like, that's English.
You had like the worst example ever.
did,
Yeah. I
yeah.
mean, but I didn't have anything either.
Yeah.
I wanted to come up with some like the malapropisms that he used, but in the moment, it kind of all dripped out of my brain.
Yeah.
I was balls deep in lasagna and pizza at that point.
Could have said balls deep. Like, he would have understood that.
Even like balls deep. Well, how's that different? No, not in front of my son, Gerardo. Yeah. They were interested in the YouTube. Yeah.
But they were just the whole thing about my past jobs, you know, when I'm making them pizza is annoying. They're like, hey, I'll take it with pepper. No jokes, please. No jokes as a topping. Come on, you know.
They were like giving you shit for what you do, but like when they asked Miguel about his life, they were legitimately interested in what he was doing.
Yeah.
Like, oh, that's interesting. Okay, great. Yeah. And then they're like, Chipotle guy, are you over there fucking wrapping a burrito? Hurry up, loser. Nobody cares about Shab or knows who he is. Nobody knows who you are. I'm your son. No, I mean, it seemed pretty friendly.
Yeah.
We're drinking.
My dad, I think my dad has a foggy memory of my friends. So he's like, oh, Miguel, he's been coming over since he was like 8 years old to the house.
Yeah,
you know?
I heard him say that. Is that not true?
I was like, no, that's not true at all.
That's hilarious.
I met Miguel doing stand-up comedy.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like, I've known Miguel since he was this tall. I'm like, you met him today, basically, dude.
It was like, so what do you think the bit is? Because I don't think it's that weird, but Miguel did just kind of sit inside.
Oh, yeah.
For like, he didn't come outside. It was very hot.
Well, to Miguel's credit,
yeah,
I'm sure he'll come back on one day. But
right.
He does not like drinkers like I don't. You know?
Oh, yeah. It could be a lot to deal with that. So he's just going to sit inside next to sleeping children. Much more.
Kind of weird, but
on next to the TV. But I mean, the food was really good. I wish I didn't get a chance to thank your aunt, but the lasagna was very good.
Oh, yeah.
It was a heavy meat, a lot of meatballs.
She told me to tell all my friends that they're great people.
Oh, good.
And thank you for coming.
Right.
And then she told me, she's like, I told all your friends that I'm your favorite aunt, you know? And she was like, and I think they all believed me, you know?
I don't know if she told me that, but you know, she's like the greatest host because you go in, we went in there, my girl really had to go to the bathroom. The first thing your aunt says is, there's the bathroom.
Yeah.
Perfect host. You should probably always, I'm like, something I'm learning from her. It's like, somebody comes to your house, you go, there's the bathroom. Especially if it's a long drive. And then she's like, I got lasagna, I got all this stuff. And then in the back, you know, if you want to go get pizza and all this. And she's like, well, anything is yours and all that stuff. And also, her daughter found that I left my hazard lights on, which is, I'm an idiot. So I did that. And then when I came in, I was like, that would have been bad. And she's like, no, you could have just stayed here. I'm like, you don't even know me. This family is amazing. Are you really related to Gerardo? But yeah, very nice people.
Yeah.
Yeah. I went in there and I was like, nice people. All these people are very nice.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a very good time. We stayed up until probably 10 o'clock, and then I hit the old hay. You know what I mean? Came back home, passed out.
You slept there?
No.
Oh, no, you drove back.
I drove back, yeah.
Yeah, when we were there, your girl's kids, it came up that they're on Twitch. Oh, and they watch you on Twitch.
Yeah, so I told you about this.
Right.
I reduced my girl's kids a little bit.
How?
Because they were trying to, you know, hold me accountable for the amount of times I say fuck, shit, pussy.
On Twitch.
Yeah, ass. Yeah. And no, in general. Like,
oh, really?
You know, TikTok,
in person?
TikTok, Instagram, Twitch. And whenever I do let out a cuss word around them, I am in timeout, basically. Yeah.
So you're taking them to what was that amusement park?
Which one?
With the one where you're waiting
Universal.
in line? You're driving them to Universal, and you're just like, fuck.
No.
This asshole cocksucker.
No, fuck is easier to, you know, put the governor on. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay.
It's more like ass, stuff like that. I just say.
How?
Like,
in what context?
Dumbass or something like.
Who, them?
No, to like I'm a dumbass or something.
You say about yourself.
Yeah, like because we'll be parking or something and be like, look at this dumbass, like because they can't drive. You know? And not by they, I don't mean any race of people. I'm just saying the person in front of me can't drive.
I don't think it meant that race.
No, but I did.
yeah, you did. Yeah, you did. That's what you meant. So what does timeout mean? What do you mean?
So they put me in timeout where it's like you're no longer my friend type of timeout. But it's like, you know, it's like
a joke.
It's a joke.
It's a running joke.
Because he's not a big, you know, the little one. He's not a big fan of cuss words.
Interesting.
He's the bad word police. You know.
That's crazy because when I was a kid, I loved it.
I did too.
Yeah, I was like, oh, bad word. Does that mean I can say it too? Mm-hmm. No, but Yeah, I loved hearing adults curse. I was like, it was like seeing a shooting star or something.
Yeah, but it's like, he's a special kind of unique child, right? He doesn't like cussing. He likes to obey the rules, and he's like my girlfriend calls him a lawyer. You know what I mean? Like an old man that's a lawyer.
Right.
He's just like always looking for loopholes, and he wants to play by the rules. Anyways, so yesterday on the way there, something came up. I think we were discussing future plans, and I was talking about the live show that I have for Isimo.
Right.
And somehow one of the kids asked, like, what's your username?
Uh-huh.
And I was like, Isimo. Without even, I thought it was just a person asking me.
Yeah.
And then right when I said that, they said, we watched your live streams and you cuss quite a lot,
All the kids said that?
No, two kids. Okay. No, Leo, the little one said that.
The curse police guy.
Yes. And then I was like, well, what's your username? And he goes, I'm not going to tell you because I want to just keep tabs on you. You know?
I like the idea, like he's been like messing with you, like
Yeah.
saying really mean stuff to you. So that's why he doesn't want you to know.
He's like, you even read my comment one time. He told me.
Oh,
And
shit.
so I was like, well, what's your username, right? And then he said, I'm not going to tell you. I want to keep tabs on you. Something in like a 8-year-old verbiage, right?
Yeah.
And then I said, well, I have a whole other secret podcast you don't know about.
Oh.
Silence in the car, dude.
And they didn't know about this podcast.
I'm pretty sure they don't. They probably are. They probably watching this right now.
I mean, it might be a little bit, age restricted. The reason I asked is because I just found that so interesting that the kids that age, I don't really know what age they are, but I have an idea, are on Twitch.
Yeah.
And that's like, is that who's watching Twitch?
There's, I don't know if you followed some of the last couple of controversies that have happened on Twitch.
Like the Kai Cenat thing? You mean?
Yeah. Well, there's I Show Speed. Did you hear about this?
Oh, he got swatted? I saw it on Twitter.
I Show Speed showed his pee-pee by accident. So he was playing a very popular kids game. So, for instance, the little one of my girlfriend, he loves Five Nights at Freddy's, right?
Is that I Show Speed show?
Five Nights at Freddy's is a video game.
Oh.
You ever heard of this?
No.
It's a game at an animatronics show, or like a Chucky's, like a
Chuck E. Cheese?
Chuck E. Cheese, yeah. You know how they have the animatronic show, where it's them playing guitar and stuff.
Actually, I don't know that. But
Five Nights at Freddy is basically a horror version of Chuck E. Cheese's.
Oh.
So you have to spend the night as a security guard inside of this Chuck E. Cheese, for lack of a better term, and all of the animatronics come to life and kill everyone that's in there.
That's a kid's game.
It's a kid's game, yeah.
Okay.
They're making a movie about it. It's a huge hit. It was like some sort of independent video game type thing that went huge.
Right.
And so he's a huge fan of that, for instance. But I'm just saying the age range, right? So he's that young, and that's like his favorite thing of all time.
That makes sense. He's about that age.
And so I Show Speed, one of the animatronics was attacking his character, right? And he's like, oh, I want to have sex with you. Is what he said, right?
Okay.
You didn't hear about this?
No. He wanted to have sex. Was it like a female animatronic?
Yeah, it's a female animatronic. He was scared, so he was like, whoa. He's like, oh, man, I would love to, whatever he said verbagely, like, saying fuck, whatever he said.
Right.
And then he got up and he started humping in the webcam, and his dick fucking came out of his pants because he had no underwear on.
Gross.
Yeah. So it was a huge controversy.
And I wonder, like, some of these Twitch controversies seem like they're staged, right? Like I don't watch Twitch because I don't understand it.
Yeah.
But I see the controversies on Twitter. Like Fauci, at first he said like the N-word.
FouseyTube.
Or Foozy, is it Foozy? He said the N-word by accident, but clearly not by accident. He just wanted to cause controversy. He seems mentally ill.
Yeah.
And he swatted himself, and then he did something with Logan. Like, it's all, they just do it so they get even more subs or whatever. Right?
Like, I'm assuming it has to do something with like a news story saying your username, and then you freaking...
Kai Cenat.
Yeah.
He's giving out the PS5, and it causes this riot.
Well, that's after he's already hit a level. I don't think he was aware of the level he was at. Maybe he was and wanted to do some sort of, rebellious thing.
No press is bad press, though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, if he knew that was going to happen, that'd be crazy, because how could you predict it? But it's possible.
Yeah.
Yeah, it all seems staged to me.
Yeah, I mean, Twitch is a weird place. I don't even Twitch stream anymore. So, one of my favorite games I've been waiting for this game for a year. It's about to come out this weekend, but I don't know how I feel about that now,
everybody on Twitch that's popular seems like an insane person.
Yeah.
That PewDiePie is like they call him a Nazi or something.
He's a YouTuber though.
Oh, he's a YouTuber?
Yeah, yeah.
See, I'm even getting confused.
See, even the I Show Speed thing happened on YouTube. I realized that after telling you the story.
They're not on Twitch? I thought they were video game people.
It's basically live streaming though. Just live stream in general.
If we're having trouble understanding this stuff, imagine what old people think. They're probably like that's why they're voting for Trump.
Lawmakers.
There's just too much.
Yeah.
There's too much going on. They're just like, forget about it.
Well, Twitch is like a shitty platform, dude. Twitch sucks ass.
I don't know anything about it other than when we shot the Flappers script, or when we filmed we wanted to do it live. So we did it on Twitch, but then Twitch crashed. So we had to go to Zoom and invite people in to watch it. Is that why is it shitty? Because that was shitty for me.
Well, they just the CEO stepped down, I think, recently, something like that. But he was not really active in Twitch whatsoever.
Right.
And they just keep implementing these different things that cause streamers to lose money, basically.
Right.
Like you can't they have this fucking stupid ass rule of 70% of your screen cannot be advertisements. But that's how people would make money, is having ads on their screen while you're streaming, you know, kind of thing. You know.
So it's like OnlyFans being like, no more sex.
Yeah, I mean,
it's like the only thing that they do on it.
And then they also had exclusive deals. I think it was more 90% of the screen has to have no ads on it, but they had these exclusive deals with bigger streamers. So let's say Brendan Cooney's one of the biggest streamers on Twitch, right? You're killing it. You would get an exclusive deal with Twitch where you make 70% of the profit and Twitch makes 30% of your profit, right?
Okay.
And then smaller streamers like me make 55, Twitch makes 45, right?
Oh.
They got rid of the 70-30 deal, and it's all 55-45 now.
So they screwed over the people at the top.
Yeah.
Wow. That almost never happens.
Yeah.
That's a strange mod. They're like for the people, but they're really there for themselves.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I mean, Twitch to me seems almost like it's associated with the mafia or something.
Yeah.
I'll watch videos where they're like, we caught this Twitch. It's a crazy big Twitch guy and he's being beat up by people.
Yeah.
And they're like, we caught him slipping. It's like, what? There's a video game thing where they play video games. Nah, he's on public. We got him. And these Twitch people, they film themselves like naked. And then they're like, I'm afraid to go outside. Yeah. I mean, you're hot and you let everyone know what you look like naked. That makes sense.
Yeah.
But I guess you're rich in some weird town in Texas.
Yeah.
Or wherever, not in Los Angeles probably, and you're just stuck there. But you got your people watching you.
They also
this feels safe to me. I don't feel any. We don't have that many people watching as them, but I don't know. You were about to say something.
No, yeah, yes, but it's a weird thing because it's also very young people making a lot of money really fast. So it's that's kind of what's also happening, the bad decision stuff, right? But they also give unjust or unequal punishment for different sorts of crimes that happen on Twitch.
Like what?
For instance, Gideon. You've probably heard of this guy before.
I just heard of him today because he's in a beef with Logan Paul.
Your favorite person of all
No,
time.
but I was on Twitter. On the weekends, there's a lot of scrolling going on.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I saw that he was trending on Twitter recently, too.
Yeah.
But for instance, Gideon, apparently they're saying that he weaponized his fan base towards Pokimane. I can't believe I'm saying these things on here, dude.
That sounds like something I'd order from DoorDash. And a Pokeball. All right, let's get Sweet Finn's clothes. Let's go get Pokimane. Not as good, but
Of course you would order men from DoorDash, dude.
What,
just
men?
kidding. No, Maine. I was just trying to make a joke.
order Maine.
Yeah. No, Pokimane. Pokey with... Okay.
What?
I don't know. I was trying to make a gay joke.
What are we doing here, dude? Right.
Anyway, so Gideon apparently weaponized his fan base to go to Pokimane's stream and say stuff like ga 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 whatever, right?
Oh, like bad comments?
Yeah.
Okay.
And so basically you have small teeth, big gums to Pokimane, right?
Got him.
And so Gideon got banned for life for that, right?
Oh, shit.
And then maybe 6 to 7, 8 months later, there's this one, I think, relatively smaller streamer had the fucking sex on stream, dude. I should have just said sex on stream instead of whistling.
Right.
But they fucked on stream and she got banned for 7 days.
Oh, it was a woman doing it.
Yeah.
It's like porn.
Yeah.
That's like for OnlyFans.
Yeah.
She messed up. Maybe she has an OnlyFans and a Twitch and she got confused. Yeah, I mean, that's what I was talking about with I saw some woman, she was attractive and she had a Twitch I was following some Twitch drama, and then she's like, I feel like I can't go outside and shit. It's like, that's probably the main problem for all these women.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's crazy because then Twitch has the hot tub streams. Have you heard about these?
No.
Women get in bikinis and have a hot tub in their living room. They have like a above ground pool. It's probably not even hot. That's what the thing, you know what I mean? It's just regular ass water.
Yeah, I think one time when I was bored and drunk years ago, on on New Year's, we watched some hot tub like New Year's thing. We were scrolling like, what's good?
Yeah.
And it was like very stupid, half naked women talking about New Year's. Yeah, get the champagne. That's what people watch. Those people are rich now. They're probably gonna be the next CEO of OnlyFans.
You guys are scrolling and you saw you're like, wait, what is this? Is a pertinent information, dude.
That's exactly what happened.
Yeah. Yeah.
They were like, well, let's give this a shot. But no, it was bad.
It's a slimy place, dude, Twitch, you know?
Yeah.
You can't be hateful, but you could barely show nipple. You know what I mean? I don't know. It's weird.
I don't watch it, but it's because I'm basically just watching streaming or Twitter. Those are my two things.
It's that one age-old saying, dude, sticks and stones may hurt my bones, but half-naked girls will make me horny. And you don't want to see what a horny man does when he's trying to get some, right? They're always making, bad decisions, breaking the law, stuff like that, right?
It's weird. I didn't follow any of that,
Yeah.
but the Twitch to me is weird as like it's that sex sells, but then it's also for kids. So I don't really like that. It's weird, right?
Yeah.
Like kids games and then some chick in a bikini. I don't know. It's like that's maybe weird, but we'll see in 30 years what that does.
Yeah. Can't be good, dude. Can't be good.
Probably not.
Yeah.
And it's also, of course, I've never attempted to, other than the Flapper stream, I've never attempted to be on Twitch.
I mean, we YouTube stream, dude. That's way better. It's fucking dope.
Yeah, I like about that is that we have like the built-in kind of people that watch us.
Yeah.
And we interact with them and they gadoosh us from time to time, but most of the time it's pretty funny.
Yeah.
We're just like, throw some what are we doing here's in the chat.
Yeah.
And then we get like 15 of those.
Water.
Where's water? And then let's get some dice in the chat. And then somebody will be like, Bucks Melanoma will give us $20. Which, by the way, we got some more reviews. Maybe we should have done it at the beginning. But,
I'll do it right now.
Okay.
Let me pull them up really quick.
We got I want to get to 100, but I think we're at 82. But 82 means that we got like 7 reviews or something like that. 7 or 8 last week.
These glasses gadoosh my Face ID, dude.
You got to take them off briefly to open it, sir.
You recently talked trash about dudes that wear sunglasses inside, so I thought
I did?
Yeah.
I don't even remember.
You know these guys wearing sunglasses inside? You said
did?
Yeah. I could probably be mixing you up with somebody else.
It's somebody from Isimo.
Yeah.
It's Joel.
All right, let's see. Al Pacino Gangbang. Good title, by the way.
Yeah.
All right, so we got some new ones. We got a lot of new ones, dude.
Yeah. Not 100. I want to be over 100. So if you could please review on Apple.
Okay, I think this is the last one. Okay, here, this one right here. So this one's August 17th. Or I don't know. I think I've already read this one, actually. Yeah.
Oh.
From Jeff? No, I didn't do Jeff. I did. Okay, this one. Right. From Harmon 2. Thank you so much, Harmon 2. Bros found their Nietzsche. Oh, so that's but no, Nietzsche. He put Nietzsche. I think it's a Shabbism.
Oh, okay.
He put Neechay. So 5 stars. Timos won't let up. Let's support these homeless cats. Clooney and Gerald 2024. It's so hard to keep up the whole say my name right thing because so many people misspell it.
Well, that's the bit.
Yeah.
I think it's probably on purpose. I mean, I do it now on the Discord. I spell your name Geraldo.
Yeah, but it's so hard to keep up because I want to be pissed every time. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I bet you do.
But no. But
the truth comes out.
Like there was one guy. I'll bring that over next right now. A Perone 32, hilarious, 5 stars. These guys are just such a vibe. That's what we're going for, baby. You know what I mean?
Yes, thank you.
Discovered them from Timos. Now I'm proud to say I speak full Shabanese because of these fellas. Absolutely negfligs with a lot of X's.
Who said that?
A Peroni.
I have no notes. That was the perfect review.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay.
I told my son, never be a hawk, be a duck.
Okay, this one's pretty funny. Oh, I just read the username on this one.
Right.
It's dun. That's
great username. Never heard it.
Dun DH. But I think that dun. Yeah.
Dun.
The title is Trugwogged. All spelled incredibly wrong. 5 stars. This show is Netflix in any facet. If you're not watching it, you blockbuster. Be sure and eat your beans and cheese, beans and cheese, beans and cheese. Thank you both. Always funny. They forgot the L in both.
Every night. Neat.
Every Nate.
Every neat.
Okay, so the next one's from Alex Belinsky. Keeps it really short and sweet. Beans, cheese. 5 stars.
Nice.
Good show. Never heard it.
Hell yeah.
Thank you, Alex. And then the last one from today is TSJ163. Great podcast. 5 stars. Quickly becoming one of my new favorite podcasts.
Glad to be on that list.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Glad to be considered, honestly.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for writing those people. Appreciate it.
So now I wanted to get to this other thing that is very pertinent to what happened to us this last week, right?
Right.
I got noticed from this show at the pavilions.
Yeah, you told me.
Yeah.
Anthony,
dude.
right?
Anthony. Yeah.
Yeah, Anthony sent a message on Patreon too when he subscribed.
Oh, okay. That's what I was trying to look for.
Yeah.
I was reminded by this because of the misspelling of my name.
Yeah.
He did it twice in different ways.
Good.
Which, thank him, right?
Yeah.
Met Gerardo at my job, Pavilions.
Oh, he was working there.
Yeah.
Okay.
But told him, been binge listening to the podcast for 2 months. You two are so damn funny. Had to pay after I met Gerardo. Was quick hello. Good guy. Hardly know him. Very new homeless cat, but enjoying it very much. You angry at Schultz special was having me gut laughing. Agree. So dumb. But yeah, it was
nice. Yeah. Good taste.
It was cool. Got to meet a fan. That was the first time anyone noticed me from this show.
What did he say?
So basically I was shopping for DoorDash. All right.
Right.
Spoiler alert. I'm poor. Right.
Yeah.
And so I was door dashing and I saw this guy aggressively looking at me, walking towards me. Anthony, right?
Yeah.
Anthony. You can't, sometimes people have like a recognition face can quickly turn into like bitch face, right? Like, what is it called? Resting bitch face?
Yeah. I was kidding when I said, obviously it's positive he recognized you. But
Yeah. But like at first I was like, does he recognize me? Or because it's like a weird long stare.
Right.
Typically people are on their phones, society's
Right.
dying, right?
Yeah.
And so he's staring at me. He walks past me, and then he comes up to me afterwards when I'm looking to get some meat for DoorDash because I'm broke.
Right.
And he comes up to me and he goes, "Dude, I love your show." And automatically I'm like, "Oh, dude, Isimo, it's great, right?"
Yeah.
And then he's like, "No, dude, Timos or Timothy Shaba, Raccoon Tweeds." Yeah, dude.
Hell yeah, dude.
And he put a smile on my face, dude.
Did you say anything else?
No, I told him I'll tell Brendan.
Good.
He would love to hear this.
Yeah. Dude, every interaction, the small that we've had with people in real life, I cherish. I wasn't even there. It's the best day of the week for me. That guy's great. And then what seems like the majority of times now we're meeting people working places because I met the guy at Hail Mary's.
Yes.
I've told that story before. He listens. And then also Troy McClure came to one of my shows. And then Natalie, we know her from Open Mic stuff. She came to your show too.
Shout out Natalie. She came to the Bruce's show.
Yeah.
And thankfully I did all right. You know what I mean?
Yeah. She said you did well. Every interaction gives me another week of life.
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
Also, too, I should not be lost on me that Anthony gave me a $30 off coupon for Pavilions, dude.
Oh, snap. He's a numbers guy, B.
Yeah, dude.
Nice,
So
dude.
technically, I have to spend $45 to get $30 off.
Okay.
But that's a good deal, dude.
That's a lot of Cheetos.
That's a lot of chicken. You
Hot
know my
Cheetos.
diet, dude. Hot Cheetos, chicken, white rice, tapatio.
Beans and cheese.
Oh, dude.
Carne
I
asada.
should just order beans and cheese.
Dude, if you order like carne asada from Anthony, that'd be hilarious. Just to like joke around.
Chili oreganos, pico de gallo.
When he gave you the coupon, he should have been like, "Hey, I'm being serious. Like, where's Hot Cheetos at?" There's obviously chips, or maybe somebody like, do you have any like recommendation for a carne asada?
Yeah. Scoot forward a little bit.
Hey.
You keep moving.
Oh shit. Hey, real quick. How many chicks you fuck? There's people in line. You start doing shopping, and he's like, I'm a big fan of show, but I gotta keep working.
Yeah. I could tell the fucking meat guy was jealous, dude. I was trying to order meat.
Yeah.
And this guy's like, "Oh, bro," basically like telling me how great the show is, right?
Uh-huh.
And then the meat guy's like, "Who is this guy?" I saw him.
Well,
pull his
hopefully the
phone
meat
out,
guy
take a
starts
picture.
watching.
Yeah, dude. Meat guy, certified homeless.
Oh, and then another guy was watching it, but he knew me. He was like one of the guys I hired to do some repairs.
Yeah.
He was watching too. He was like, Shab's an idiot.
Yeah.
People are smart out there.
Yeah.
They get it.
Dude, I got to say, back to the Mexican party really quick, dude. I was very happy when you started talking numbers, B.
Oh, yeah?
You didn't say any numbers. But when you were like, yeah, we're huge on YouTube. The fucking faces changed from Mr. Old Worker at Chipotle to fucking YouTube star, dude. You know what I'm saying?
I remember exactly what I said. I was kidding, but like they were talking about what we did or whatever. Or, it was where we met.
Oh, yeah.
In comedy, and I was like, an hour famous YouTubers.
Yeah.
And everybody laughed, kind of almost harder than when the guy said the Boston thing. But yeah, I was like telling them a little bit about what's going on. People are watching, you know. We'll take some more fans from the family. Why not?
Yeah.
I mean, your uncle watches. He knows.
Which one?
The one whose house it was.
Oh, George.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He knows about the show.
I don't know if he's homeless as fuck. I did spend an afternoon with him showing him Brendan Schaub in disbelief.
What was his reaction to Schaub?
He's just like, this guy, he takes things seriously. So like my uncle was very serious about it.
Yeah.
He's like trying to figure out like what's the matter with him.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, he seems like a guy that would not understand Brendan Schaub. He probably wouldn't get him on the level that we do.
Yeah. But he would be best friends with him.
And I think they could be drinking buddies.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I would be drinking buddies with Schaub because it would be hilarious to hear him say stupid things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, it's funny how like fast drunk people can go from normal to Schaub. You know what I mean?
Did that happen later in the night?
Oh yeah, dude. You know?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You got any good stories?
Not really. Like I was intimidated by a couple of my uncle's friends that came over.
Was it the people that came over when I left?
Yeah, I think so.
I looked over and I was like, oh, okay. I just looking at them because of the way they were dressed. And you go, and I'm looking at them for a second and it's registering in my head. And as soon as I look at them, I hear you go, who the fuck are those people? And they look like, they were coming from Breaking Bad or something.
Yeah. No, I knew who the guy was. The guy with the super nice dress, like with the mustache.
And the hat.
Yeah.
That was cool. I mean,
That
I wish
guy
I
was
could
cool.
I wish I could rock that, but
I've only ever seen him on a horse. He literally that's all I've ever seen him was on a horse. He comes into the backyard through the fucking trailer gate, or whatever,
right,
on a horse, and he just kicks it up there and with the Modelo on the saddle, and he's just drinking like that.
Okay, but you definitely said, who the fuck are those people?
Yeah. And then I realized who it was after a little, but I never met his family. That was his whole family. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just kidding. But so who are the people that, were those the people that got rowdy, or?
They're kids.
They're kids?
Yeah.
What were they doing?
I can't, or I just realized I don't want to say anything yet. I don't want to name the waters.
Yeah, you're probably
but
right.
I will say one thing. My cousin Chris, you missed Chris. I wanted you to meet Chris so bad. He got gadooshed by the Isimo boys a little bit.
Oh, they made fun of him?
Yeah, and he's like the funniest guy in our family. So he was like out of his element, dude. He was like, I came here to be funny. And he's just getting roasted left and right. He brought his VR, his PS5 VR thing, right? And he wanted to get everyone drunk and watch them try to attack the VR system, you know?
Okay.
And so a couple of those young bucks that came with Mr. Intimidating, right?
Right.
They were the first to sign up for the boxing game, VR boxing.
Okay.
And you know how in boxing you want to check each other's gloves? You like tap each other's gloves before you start actually fighting?
Yeah.
This fool was like this. And I was like, oh, this is good. So I pulled out my phone. I started recording. And he's just like going at it, no bad footwork, you know what I mean?
Right.
No, like terrible guard.
Hilarious.
And he's just going and going, and then he fucking falls and he breaks like the table.
Oh shit.
And he gets back up and he's just like trying to fight.
Like an actual table?
Yeah.
Dang, he got up and he broke furniture and kept going? Yeah. He must have been drunk. Hilarious.
Yeah. And but everyone was like, right when I got that video, I went around showing everyone. They're like, I want to try this out.
You should put that on TikTok. It's like crazy man breaks table, keeps fighting on VR headset. Gadoosh. He gadooshed himself. So Joel and Melvin made fun of him after that?
No. We didn't talk to any of them. No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I didn't know who they were.
Yeah, okay.
No, but
yes, we are.
Yeah. We basically just kicked it. I mean, I hung out with the kids and made s'mores. You know what I mean? I was like s'more duty.
Oh, okay.
Right?
Yeah, I missed that.
So that was fun.
Yeah.
What else did we do? Well, we took a long time out next to the sunset because it was a nice overlooking view of the sunset.
Yeah, you got a great view there.
So we were out there for a bit, took a couple pictures, you know what I mean, posing and shit, More pizza, made a lot more pizza. We had special cookies come, and by special I mean delicious, not
from
weed.
Where? Because I'm a cookies guy.
It's like really?
Always been.
Oh, I've completely, dude, we talk about cookies a lot on here.
Yeah.
There was, I think, the cookie plug. I don't know what that is.
Oh, yeah, the cookie plug. I know the cookie plug.
Oh.
Yeah, I didn't know they had it out there. when I stayed in my house was all messed up. I was over in Monrovia. The Cookie Plug is like this like cookie spot. You didn't go, right? So it's like weed culture. You know, they put it in a weed baggie and they have all this like spray paint and all that, and it's like the cookies are like the OG and shit like that. But it's thick. I mean, you had them. You saw what they look like.
Well, do they
right?
make weed cookies?
No, but they're like, it's like a joke on like weed culture, I think.
You scared me right now saying, because I was like, I was a little drowsy that night, dude.
No, they're just really thick. And if you buy like 4 of them, they give you a free cookie cutter.
Oh.
And because they're so big that you can cut it and then like have like just one slice.
Dude, I felt so bad because there was one like chocolate chip. And they're not cookies. They're brownies, dude. They're huge. They're huge.
They're thick.
And I saw one of them and I was just like, oh, fuck. You know, I'm in go mode, baby. I'm making pizza, s'mores. Dude, what am I not doing, right?
Right.
So I just pick up a cookie and then I hear like a collective, around the table. And I just kept going, though. I'm like, don't turn back, dude. You made a decision. You know, this is a contaminated cookie now. You can't put it back where it was.
No. Once you touch it, it's yours.
I ate the whole thing. But I was like, oh, this is a big cookie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're good. I ate the whole cookie too. I mean, I have no self-control.
Yeah.
They have some cool flavors. Yeah. Who brought them?
Chris. See, you
nice.
missed
That's a
out.
good guy.
Yeah.
Did, what was I going to say? It was something about, oh yeah, I wish I was there for the boxing thing because I would have been like, is someone going to call me Canelo? Is there going to get a Canelo going?
Who did call you Canelo?
Who is it? Did anybody call me Canelo?
Somebody said that you have Canelo vibes, right?
Did they?
I feel
whoever
like
they are, thank them. I love that guy. I wish. I don't. I wish I did.
somebody said this either to you or one of my other friends, and it was a very big compliment. They were very thankful. It wasn't you then.
He's a smooth operator. You know who he lost to that guy? I don't really watch a lot of boxing.
Yeah.
But he lost to that guy, Bivol. Did you know that? Dimitri Bivol.
Recently?
No, a while ago.
Yes.
I could be totally wrong, but I'm pretty sure he did. Bivol doesn't fight anymore
Yeah.
because he's Russian. And I think he's been gadooshed. I don't think he's allowed to fight because he's of the war.
Oh,
so he's the best welterweight. Or I don't know if that's true, but he seems like it because Canelo's the best, right?
Yeah.
And he beat Canelo. And this guy Bivol, I don't think he's ever lost. He's like Korean Russian or something.
Dimitri?
Yeah.
Let's see here. I got this pulled up.
I think he's Asian and Russian. I know he's Russian.
Let's see. What happened to Canelo versus Bivol? It became quite clear throughout the bout that the punching power Canelo had possessed in both the middleweight and superweight wasn't enough to phase him. He lost the fight versus unanimous decision.
Look at why is Bivol not fighting? Because I think Russian athletes are getting gadooshed.
Bivol has faced some issues outside of the ring. He's not fighting because I'm just kidding.
The WBC upholding a ban on Russian fighters.
Oh, okay.
That's right.
That's kind of fucked up, you know? You'd think it'd be like, let's put the fighting aside, but, you know.
The best Russian athletes cannot be the best in the sport.
Yeah.
Because of, and I think pound for pound on the rankings, I was looking it up because I was scrolling. I think he's in the top 10, but I think he might be ranked under Canelo, which is weird because he beat Canelo.
Dang, dude.
You know who the number one guy is?
Brendan Shaw.
Terrence Crawford.
Oh, Terrence Crawford's amazing. Yeah.
You were watching that Spence thing during the fight.
Oh, yeah.
You had that on too.
Earl
I didn't watch
Spence.
any of it, but apparently he crushed. Crawford crushed Spence.
Oh, yeah. Dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Annihilated him.
Mm-hmm. He crushed him like those cookie plug cookies, dude.
I don't blame him, man.
Mm-mm. And then I saw the Joe Rogan experience with the Terrence Crawford, and I was like, this is kind of boring, but I'm super motivated, dude.
He was on it?
Yeah.
Joe Rogan was just like, man, you're so good at boxing, dude. How do you do it?
Terrence Crawford's like, I'm good, you know?
He seems like a very, does he not talk a lot?
It was just slow talking. It was just like, and my mom told me I'll never make it. And so that powered me forward to make it. And so I made it. Yeah, so it's like, and I'm like, all right, let's maybe 2 times speed. Maybe I should have just put it on double speed, but it was a good listen. I didn't know anything about Terrence Crawford before that. I've seen a couple of his fights, but
I've never seen any of them, and I didn't watch any of that because I was watching the
UFC.
Carl Bassett fight companion. Yeah. Usyk, there was I think it's Usyk. Do you see that? He did. The Ukrainian fighter.
Yeah.
He had a fight with some British guy, Daniel Dubois, I think is his name. And Dubois did a low, or it's a controversy. It may be, some people say low blow, some people say not low blow. Heard it both ways. Do you see that? So Usyk is this Ukrainian fighter. He's got the shorts up to here, real high, high ass shorts. and Daniel does like a punch, and it gets like right here. So in one angle, it kind of looks like he just punched him in the nuts.
Yeah.
And on another angle, it just looks like a really, really good like hit because it took Usyk out. Like he like was gonna get the count, but then they called it an illegal blow, and then I guess Usyk came back and like TKO'd him.
Usyk low blow? Is
Yeah.
that it right there?
Yeah, that's him. And then at the end, Usyk was like, "Hey man, like he was like giving him a pep talk, like it's boxing is tough, man. Like it's hard to do.
Be cool, bro.
Be cool.
Yeah.
You're going to be good someday. I cheated and I won because I am white and you're black." But I mean, I don't really know if that's how it went. I don't know enough about boxing to know what really happened.
I think the sound is not plugged into the. Yeah, so we got sound separate from the roadcaster, but I
Wow.
want to see this low blow.
Yeah,
Let me see here.
you can have your own opinion.
Let's see.
I didn't know who Usyk was before, but
Isn't he the heavyweight?
heavyweight. Yeah,
They want to have Usyk fight Fury.
yeah, I saw that.
Shares ringside footage of brutal Robert Helenius knockout. Okay, so that's not the low blow.
No, that's not even those two people. That's like
Oh.
Fury.
Oh,
maybe.
this is completely different.
This looks like
Oh, that's Anthony Joshua.
versus
Yeah.
like Fury. Or
No,
is that Usyk?
They never fought.
Oh, they didn't.
Oh, so this isn't even the blow.
No.
What the fuck?
Oh, some guy named Robert Helenius.
Oh, whoa.
I didn't even. I thought that was
What the entire boxing world is talking about right now. Oh, that's the low blow.
yeah.
That right there, B. Okay, so. All right. I mean, it looks like it's not a low blow, in my opinion. It's on the belt, right? What do you think?
I don't know. I mean, somebody tweeted that his shorts are too high and that shouldn't be allowed, and I maybe agree with that.
Yeah.
But I mean, like, I don't know. Maybe his stomach is weird, but I just don't know.
Yeah. Well,
It's a great like this shot. If it's not a low blow, then he should have won.
yeah. Oh, so did they call it a low blow?
Yeah.
Oh.
And then they let him have time to get up, and then they beat him. I think TKO'd him eventually.
Damn. Yeah, in my opinion, that's a good stomach shot, but I'm also like more of a UFC guy.
Can you imagine what would happen
You
if
know?
someone hit us like that?
No.
Oh my God. Boxing is terrifying.
Yeah, that's insane.
What are we doing here is what he's thinking.
Yeah, he's like
Someone just heard it both ways.
and the pain, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, actually, it's a good thing you bring that up, dude. I'm actually trying to write a joke about how high my crack is. So part of me is like, part of me feels like Usyk deserves his day in court, right? Because nothing more traumatic has happened to me than the placement of my waistline, because I have a very high crack. You know?
Okay, so boxing would be tough for you.
Yeah, dude.
Unless you get low blows all the time and they're like, give him one more chance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, too, don't your balls dangle down the older you get? Right?
Yes, they do. Yeah.
So you see, like, it's an old man sport. This is why.
Well, that's
Yeah.
why you wear briefs or
Yeah.
boxer briefs or just whatchamacallit. What are they called? Briefs, yeah.
Yeah, boxing. Maybe that's why
That's
they
why
call
they call them
boxers.
boxer briefs. Maybe. I have no idea.
But yeah, like, I just like my crack is more thoracic than lumbar. You know what I mean?
I don't know what that means now.
Oh, you don't know the parts of the spine?
No.
Well, the top section of your spine is the cervical, the mid section of your spine is the thoracic, and the bottom section is the lumbar.
I picture doctors listening to you talk about this and laughing. I mean, you may be right, but I could just see them being like, you fucking. They watch you like Sean.
Well, if you
10 minutes of Gerardo for
if you do
doctors.
2 + 2 = 4. So my crack's not as lumbar as yours is what I'm saying.
Lumbar, what does that mean?
Lower back.
So your crack is higher up your back?
Yeah.
Okay.
Isn't that insane?
I would like it. That means like it shows more easy if your pants sag down?
Oh yeah, dude. And
Okay.
especially like I had to change shirts on the way here. Not only because I got the dicey merch on, right? But my shirt today was just, dude, my shirt was begging for me to start an OnlyFans. You know what I mean? It was just showing my crack to everyone, dude.
Did
you've
someone
seen
tell
it.
you?
No.
You just knew. You
No,
felt the wind?
Yeah, dude, you felt that's my sixth sense is the wind in my crack.
You live a tough life, Gerardo. So many things going to get. People haven't even commented on that. They've been focusing on my small teeth and big gums.
Well, that's
So,
why, I got a little style about, where the placement of the cameras is at. It's all upper body.
Right.
Even the full frame here is like, I'm very conscious of the crack, you know?
Sure.
Yeah. But
Well, I'm sure the listeners are very thankful.
yeah, trust me, you've seen it.
Probably. You know, I try to black it out. I don't really try and focus on things like
Yeah.
that. I'm just like, did I see it? Probably not. You
Yeah.
know, maybe I just saw it. That was back. I saw it was back.
I'm trying to pitch an episode of Black Mirror.
Oh yeah? Like what?
They gotta do an episode about how high my crack is. Imagine this life. You know how Black Mirror is like, imagine being in this person's shoes. You know? Like imagine if everyone in the world blocked you, right?
Uh-huh.
Imagine if your fucking ass crack was as tall as Gerardus.
Sounds like a terrible show. Don't think I'm watching that. Maybe canceling the streaming service that would pick it up. Writing an angry letter. Blocking its social media. And, you know.
We got like 10 minutes left here. Can I ask a question about some current event going on?
Sure.
What do you think about, Netflix and Amazon Prime is trending recently? You seen this?
Oh yeah, for your QAnon movie?
Yeah. Oh, wait, don't say it's mine, dude.
You love Son of Freedom, dude.
No. I'm just supportive
They're blocking Gerardo's QAnon movie. Okay?
I'm supportive of La Raza, okay? And La Raza.
The people?
Yeah, the producers and the director are both Mexican.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I know. Didn't one of them get caught doing like child
Not the one I'm
trafficking
talking
or
about.
something?
No.
Yeah.
No.
I'm talking about the good ones.
No. See, I come to you with a topic without bullet points. All right. I'm just asking how you feel about something. And you come with your fucking Democratic agenda. And I'm not even politically motivated at all.
Right.
People call me a Republican and shit. That's not true. I voted for Trump once.
Listen, I'm with you, dude. I understand where you go one, you go all. It's all good, dude.
I don't know about that.
There's like cues, and if you look close enough, you see the cue and all that.
But I don't like you saying this stuff to me. I don't know what it means. Don't say that shit, dude.
Listen, I know you have to keep it secret. I'm cool with that.
What are you talking about?
Your meetings that you go to?
No.
I'm just kidding. I'm just doing bits. Is that true though? Did they really not want Sound of Freedom? It's impossible to tell whether anything is true.
It's so funny because I hate Twitter.
Right.
And so I see this on Twitter and I'm
Right.
like, oh, I can't wait to see what Cooney thinks because you run Twitter, right?
I vaguely saw like 2 tweets and I was
Yeah.
like, is this true? They don't, because I would watch Sound of Freedom if it was on, just out of curiosity. I wanted to see it in the theaters.
But even Twitter's pretty good about like fact checking things. So like,
I don't know if it is.
yeah,
There's
But
like
by the
community
time it
notes,
gets
but I'm
to
like,
me-
who wrote the community note now?
yeah.
The community note even seems suspicious to me now.
But like by the time it gets to me, there's already a fact check on there, and I could be like, oh, okay, boom, check the sources, right? So
Right.
for instance, there was this one thing trending this last week where some Russian Instagram fucking model, right, was like naked
Right.
in a car, right? I saw the video. It was dope, right?
Right. Okay.
And her head fucking gets cut off by a fucking lamppost. Do you see this?
No.
You didn't see that?
Don't put that on this.
I'm not gonna put that on that, dude. No, you don't even see it though. Like
Oh, okay.
the video itself is kind of like, leads a lot to
So an Instagram model got her head cut off by what?
by a lamppost.
Oh.
Yeah.
Like what was she doing?
She was probably doing some video for OnlyFans or something. Like, but her tits were out.
Oh.
She's like doing this Joker thing outside the window, and then boom, lamppost. And she was in a different country.
Damn, dude.
Maybe she wasn't. Maybe she was Russian or not. But she was in a different. Oh, she was in not El Salvador. Oh, Dominican Republic.
Right.
She was in the Dominican Republic.
They are, yeah.
The dude is like probably got a fucking mean one on him, right? He's horned up because she's naked in the car. I know I would be, right? And he's videotaping, probably driving too at the same time. Crazy situation, right?
Dude.
Dog, I can't imagine. But community fact check, whatever that's called. What is it called?
Community notes.
Okay, community notes. The fact checking, like a misleading information thing.
Sure.
She's not an Instagram model, dude. She's a fucking whore. I'm just kidding.
What are you?
I'm just joking. I'm just joking.
Well,
No, but it wasn't. There was something to do with like, oh, this is a very misleading title. She did die. Her head did get cut off by a lamppost.
Yeah,
You know,
right.
But she's not a supermodel. You know what I mean?
oh, okay.
She's an OnlyFans model. You know. I'm like, that's
okay.
kind of like very nitpicky for you to like point that out. You know?
Yeah, it's like, okay, be cool, community notes.
Yeah.
She's a human being. It's like, it's very sad, regardless of whether she's a Instagram model or an OnlyFans. It's not really a big deal, community notes. Maybe there's some more important things you can put some notes on than that. It totally changed how I was devastated when I found out an Instagram model died, but now that I know it's OnlyFans, like, who cares? I don't give a damn. Not even someone I subscribe to. No one knows who you are, headless lady. Yeah. I feel bad.
It's so bad. No, it's terrifying. Honestly though, like where does the buck end, right? It's her fault. She was doing something nasty. Like that's crazy. That's fucking crazy.
And I don't know. It's if you stick your head out the window and you're being all crazy, then yeah, maybe. But also, who knows? Maybe the roads are built bad. Maybe it's.
Yeah.
What if you found out? It's like one of those documentaries. It's like actually, if you look at the street, there's been 12 deaths a month, and then it's like the DR is not fixing that street.
Actually, if she would have left her head in the car, she's more likely to get hit by
Yeah, they're just getting decapitated left and right in the Dominican Republic, dude.
Oh my
I
god!
don't know.
But dude, your chances of getting hit by a lamppost go up infinitely when you fucking stick your head out the window, right?
Yeah, don't do that. Don't do the sunroof thing. Don't stick your head out the window. Don't drive too fast.
Yeah.
Drive slow, homie, as we all know from the
Yeah,
song.
dude.
And with that being said, is it time?
What was I gonna say? Oh, what about one more thing, dude.
Right.
When we'll get to Mr. Scott Lurs.
Sure.
How do you feel about Trump's little headshot, dude?
Oh, yeah, I saw that. I was trying to do a bit. The only bit I came up with, did you see it? I took the picture of the fake AI picture of Trump and Martin Luther King and then his mugshot. I said, I can't believe it's the same man in both photos.
Yeah.
It's okay. I made the Drake one. I showed you that too.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you don't want it. You don't like it.
Oh no, I don't like. Dude, I'm not a Trump supporter.
I know, but it's
Yeah.
funny to say that you are.
It's you know what though?
Yeah.
Update. I think this is only Patreon, but I don't really care. Update. I tried your Latinos for Trump joke, and it worked pretty good.
Good.
But this is what I did. I
Yeah.
said I stopped going to therapy because I found out that my mom is a Latino for Trump. You know, that's the root of the problem right there. You know, I don't have to go to therapy anymore. What do you think about that?
Then people laughed at it.
What do you think about it first?
I like whatever I said better.
But I mean, that's a creative way of saying my mom's a Latino for Trump.
So you're saying that you stopped going to therapy when you realized that she was a Latino for Trump?
Yeah, because that's the root of all my problems.
Is that your mom is voting for Trump?
Yeah.
Do you have anything after that?
No, they laughed at that.
Okay.
And I have a bit about Latinos for Trump before that.
Okay.
So then
Then
like,
if it's a tag back, then maybe you have to hear the whole thing. To
Yeah.
get it. Yeah.
but but the mugshot, let's be honest, dude. It's fucking hardest picture that I've ever seen a fucking president take. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
that was crazy. He has like the angry face.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's funny.
Also, too, dude, you know what I mean? If you would have gave a shout out to Timos after the picture, you'd be like, one take. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, if Trump does any TMO stuff, we're going to be ultra right-wing conservatives in the next episode. We'll take it.
Yeah, that's what it takes to red pill you is if Trump gives us a shout out.
All it takes to red pill me is like 1 million subscribers. So you've heard it here first. Make Cooney great again.
But is that all your thoughts on the mugshot? What do you think?
What do you mean? Like,
I mean, he kind of like he like tried to. I'm not saying he effectively did, but everyone all day long on Twitter was like, "When is this mugshot dropping, dude?"
yeah, I
When
thought that
is
was
this-"
stupid.
Yeah.
I wouldn't understand why people were excited for a mugshot. Oh, great! Our former president has been arrested. Not great.
It's not great.
Not for the country. Not a good look.
And then, but
I went in there. I was like, this isn't a good look. Yeah.
you went into your Explore tab. You're like, this is not good.
I'd prefer a president not get arrested. I'd prefer a president not commit crimes.
True.
Yeah, I'd like somebody just to get in there and be boring and do the job.
Yeah, I like Sleepy Joe takes so many naps. I like that.
He's asleep too much to do anything wrong.
Yeah,
Really wrong.
my girlfriend's kid got very offended that my mom kept calling him Sleepy Joe because he took such a long nap. He's like, "You're like Joe Biden." He did not like any of that.
He's already an ultra conservative. He's
Yeah,
like getting offended by Biden comparisons.
I didn't know you could be right wing at 8 years old, dude.
That's why he doesn't want you to curse. Hilarious.
He's like, let's keep things how they were, dude. Nobody cursed around me before this.
When I was 6.
Yeah.
Yeah, he remembers the good times.
All right. I could tell you want to get to fucking checking in with
Checking
Scott.
in
dude.
with Scott. Checking in with Scott.
Let's see.
Let's
I'm
see
already
what
on
he's
Twitter.
doing.
Let me
What's
go
the Scott
here.
man doing?
Oh my God, these glasses are terrible for looking things up on the computer.
But they're cool, and that's all that matters.
Dude, I feel like John Lennon, dude.
Huh.
Let's see here. Scott Lurs. Oh my God. Where's Scott at?
Try Lurs man, because that's his. There you
There
go.
he is. Boom. Let's see what this rascal's up to, dude. Oh,
Oh, it's the same
he
one.
hasn't tweeted,
God
dude.
damn it.
Another week.
I could douche this segment soon. We've been saying that for
Oh
years.
my God, dude. He hasn't tweeted. Oh, Jesus Christ. This is embarrassing, dude. Oh my God, dude. I can't believe this. I'm so sorry, listeners. Okay, how about this? This is, kind of hacky, but let's do it.
A winner is a loser that never gave up.
Devil face. We already did this one.
I like it. It's inspiring. It's
Yeah.
kind of like an inspirational tweet, and then he has the devil face at the end.
Well, I'll tell you, Scott's a loser for giving up on tweeting. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we want you to tweet more.
Yeah.
Come on, Scott. All right. Well, that's our show. Thanks for tuning in. Have a great week.
Do better, Scott.